Glória.
Acompanhe agora a
Watch
minha história
now
de vidas
my
transformadas.
story of transformed lives.
Shalom, amados irmãos,
Shalom,
sejam todos
beloved brothers. Be
bem-vindos a
all
este
welcome to
programa
this
de
program
histórias de
of
vidas
stories of transformed
transformadas. E
lives.
hoje,
And
como de habitual,
today,
vamos
as
contar
usual, we're
uma
going to
história
tell
de
a
vidas transformadas,
story
uma
of
história de
transformed lives,
superação,
a story of
transformação e o
overcoming
envolvimento do
transformation
poder da
and
mão de
the
Deus
involvement
na
of the power
vida
of God's
da
hand
irmã
over the
Nilza.
life
Ela
of
está
Sister
aqui e vai
Nilza.
contar essa
She who's
história
here
na
and she will
primeira
tell her
pessoa.
story in first
Conheceu o
person.
ministério há
She
pouco
met
tempo.
the
Shalom,
ministry in
irmã
a
Nilza.
short time
Seja
ago.
bem-vinda a este
Shalom, Sister
programa.
Nilza.
Pode
Be welcome
apresentar-se,
to this
dizer aos
program. You may
telespectadores
introduce
quem é
yourself, tell
e
the
como é que
viewers who
conheceste
you
este
are, and
ministério do
how did you know
apostólico TAN.
this ministry of the
Nilza
Apostle
Violeta
Norikutan?
Mandrade.
Well, my name is Nilza
Eu
Violeta
conheci o
Mandrate.
ministério até que
I
via
met
sempre
the
na
ministry. I
televisão,
actually
assim.
always watched it on
Sim,
the
então, mas nunca
TV, always,
fui.
but
Então,
I never
vamos
went.
contar isso.
So
Contamos
that
a história.
day
Tive
it happened.
curiosidade de
I was
saber o que
coming back
estava
from school and I
acontecendo
had
ali.
curiosity of knowing what was going on there.
Sim,
And it was
antes de
around
começar, então
8
acabei
p.m. So I
entrando.
was curious and
Sim,
I ate up
acabei
entering.
entrando.
Yes, I ate up
Sem saber o
entering
que que estávamos
because
falando.
well, it was God who was calling me. I never met the
Irmã
ministry.
Nilza
Sister
conheceu o
Nilza met
ministério há
the
pouco
ministry short
tempo
time
e
ago,
ela foi,
and she
como ela
was,
disse,
well,
ela já
as she said, she already
acompanhava os
watched the
vídeos ou os
videos, all the
cultos pela
services
televisão e pelas
through the
plataformas
TV or through
digitais.
the digital
Irmã Nilza,
platforms.
o que
Sister
aconteceu
Nilza, what
naquele dia,
happened
no
on
dia
that day, the
27? O que
27th?
realmente
What
aconteceu?
truly
Quando
happened when you
chegaste,
arrived,
quando
when you
entraste, já
entered?
deixaste ficar
You
claro
already made
que
clear that you
simplesmente
just
ouviste
heard
e decidiste
and you decided to go
entrar e
in and
participar da
participate
cruzada.
on the
E
crusade.
depois, quando
And
colocaste os
after,
teus
when you
pés
stepped
lá,
in there,
o que
what happened?
aconteceu? Quando eu cheguei,
When I
entrei,
arrived
eu
and
estava mal,
entered,
não
to
estava
be
me
honest, I
sentindo
wasn't
bem.
feeling okay. I
Alguma
was
coisa estava
not
a me
good.
faltar.
Something was
Então, quando
disturbing me.
eu
So when I
entrei
entered
ali,
there,
tive uma
I
paz no
felt a
momento e eu me
peace. To be honest,
senti
I felt, uh,
parecido uma
I
nova
felt
pessoa.
like as a new person.
E vamos lá.
And let's go
Antes
back.
de conhecer
Before you
o
met the
ministério
ministry
ou
or
antes de
before you
participar
participated on
daquela
that
cruzada,
crusade,
como era a sua
how
vida?
was
O
your
que que a
life?
irmã vinha
What has sister
enfrentando
been
no seu dia a
facing in your
dia,
day by day
desde que te
life
conhece
since you know
como
yourself as
menina,
this
como
girl, as a
jovem?
young woman?
O que que a irmã vinha
What the
enfrentando?
sister was
Nós vinha
facing?
enfrentando muita
I
coisa,
was facing a lot,
muita coisa
truly.
que
Many
acabava
things
comigo,
that
que já nem tinha esperanças de viver,
destroyed me. Eu não queria
eu não
I
queria
didn't have
mesmo
hopes
nada,
to live.
eu não
I didn't
queria
want
ser
to
alguém
do
de beber
nothing.
sempre.
My life was
Sempre
of
estava a beber,
drinking always, be
beber,
always drinking. But
bebia,
since that day,
beber.
I I don't
Dilatado.
drink anymore.
Glória a
Oh,
Deus.
glory be to
Irmã Nilza,
God.
quando
Sister Nilsa,
se
when
fez ao Estádio
you
Nacional de
went to the
Zimpeto,
national
teve um
stadium of
encontro com Deus.
Zimpeto, you had a
Porque no
meeting
meio de
with
uma
God, because in the midst
multidão,
of that
tanta gente
whole
estava
crowd,
lá
so many people
aflita,
were there,
algumas pessoas em
afflicted,
celebração,
and some
umas
people in
ansiosas para serem
celebration, others
localizadas pelo Espírito de
anxious to be
Deus. E tu
located by the Spirit of God,
foste
and you
localizada.
were
O
located,
homem
huh?
de
The
Deus,
man of God,
o Espírito de
by the
Deus
Spirit of God,
localizou-te
located you,
e recebeste inúmeras
and you
profecias
received
sobre
countless
como
prophecies
vinhas
about
vivendo a tua
how you
vida,
were
o que
living your
vinhas
life, what
enfrentando.
you were
Conta-nos
facing.
detalhadamente
Tell us in details
sobre as
about the
profecias. Elas
prophecies.
conferem
Are
o homem de Deus
they are they
detalhando,
right what the man
profetizou
of
para
God
si?
was detailing and
Sim,
prophesied
conferem
to
tudo
you?
que ele falou é verdade.
Yes, it's
Uhum.
truth. All he
Podem
said is truth
verificar,
about
os nomes
my
também
informations, my
são dele.
names also are not mine.
Estou a olhar para ti.
I'm
Estou a
looking at
ouvir
you and I'm hearing a
a
baby
chorar.
crying,
Depois
and then
vejo o bebê chorando.
I hear the baby crying when, and I seek for a father. The father rejected. The father rejected. Oh no, no, no! I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. God
está
is
dizendo
saying
que tu
that
não
you
és mais
are no
uma
longer
menina
a
rejeitada.
rejected girl.
Toda a tua vida foste
You've
rejeitada.
been rejected
Não é
your
verdade?
whole life. Is that truth? What?
Mas Deus, como?
What?
É
Is it
verdade.
truth?
Mas Deus te dá favor.
But God gives you favor.
Tá bem?
Okay?
Para que mesmo
Because
o teu
even your
bem,
ID card,
os nomes que
the
estão ali,
names that are there
não são os nomes
are
verdadeiros.
not the right names.
O nome verdadeiro não aceitou ser colocado lá.
The real name didn't accept to be placed there. And the rejection you suffered from, because knowing the matter of your name in your ID card, it began from there. Sister Nilza facing some rejection. And from there, you went through the situation of your relationship with your boyfriend, as the man of God said. How how this rejection affected negatively in your life. Well, the part of rejection, since I was born, for example, I didn't live with my mother. I always lived with my uncles. I began to live with my mother in 2017. It's from there where I knew was love of mother, all that care. Since then, I never had that. I've been at my father's house. I took for him personally. I've been at my father's house past year in February. I took for him not knowing the place, and I end up entering there. And because of rejection, also in the relationship, was
Nesta
not
tua
easy.
idade,
At this age of yours,
tu te apaixonas por alguém
you fall in love with someone
que não tem nenhum sentimento por ti.
who has no feelings for you.
Tu gosta muito
You
dele.
like
E ele
him a lot, and
não
he
sente nada.
he feels nothing. He does not move.
Olha para ti como se
Looks
fosse
at you as if you
uma
were
qualquer.
any.
E tu pensas,
And
fui
you think,
rejeitado
I've been
quando nasci.
rejected when I was
E
born,
agora me apaixono por
and
um
now I
homem.
fall in love with a man.
Ele não me quer.
He does
Mas
not
não
want me.
vê que eu
But
sou
can
claro.
he see that I'm
Oh,
light
não, ele
skinned?
não está a
Oh,
ver
no,
isso
he's
aí.
not looking
Deixa
at that. Doesn't see it.
Não se preocupe.
Don't worry.
Deus está a colocar príncipe para ti.
God is bringing a prince for you.
Menina,
Girl,
você vai ser
you'll be
amada,
loved,
apreciada,
appreciated,
como se fosse uma
and
rainha.
treated as if you were a queen. For me, that I put it in my heart that, oh, it's normal. He will change one day, but nothing. You see, a man look at you as if you were any streets. I don't know. Sometimes is with you for pity, right? Because sometimes I felt that in my heart, and I was even about to be engaged, but everything, you see, got all ruined. And what did you think when hearing the apostle talking about aspects about your life very detailed, saying what you've been facing, what you've been going through, what you thought of that, of the way he was saying the things? What did you think of that? At that moment when the apostle was talking, is that ministry? Well, when he was talking, the more he spoke, I felt a relief because I said, oh, thanks be to God. Finally, I'll be free, I'll be healed, and my story will change. So, since the moment you participated of the crusade, since the moment you received the prophecies, the prayer from the men of God, how is being your life since the 27th until today? How did you evaluate your life after receiving the prayer and deliverance? My life is changing. It's changing, yes. I even have a glow on my face. I didn't have this glow. I couldn't smile. Yes, because I was always tied up. You see, that disturbance in the heart. But even now, if something comes to disturb me, I don't even give it attention. I can be joyous. I can no longer be sad. Oh, glory be to God. Glory be to God. My story is changing. I see many things when I go to bed. Even those people who came to disturb me, they don't come back anymore. I'm very happy, to be honest, and I truly can sleep as if I was an angel.
A irmã Nilza está aqui a
Wow.
contar-nos
Sister Nilza is here
a-
telling us,
está a contar detalhes da sua história,
she's telling
porque ela foi
details of her
localizada no
story
dia 27
because she's been located
e
at
ela
the
recebeu
27th,
inúmeras profecias
and
do homem
she
de Deus.
received countless
E
prophecies
ela
from the man of God.
testemunha que
And
sim,
she
cada uma das
testifies
palavras
that
ou
yes, each
cada
one of the
relato que
words
Deus
or
ia
each
dando é
thing
exatamente o
that
que
the
ela
man of
estava
God was
enfrentando.
saying
São
is
os
exactly
problemas que
what she
exatamente
was
ela
facing.
estava a
Are
enfrentar.
the
E
problems that
hoje
she was
ela também
facing. And
testemunha
today
e já
she
pode sorrir,
testifies that now
já
she can
sente
smile
o
and she
brilho que ela
feels
não tinha há
the
muito
glow that she
tempo.
didn't have for
Passou
a
por
long time.
rejeição
She
desde
went
a sua
through
infância,
rejection
até que um
since
dia
her
ela decidiu
childhood
procurar pelo seu
until the
pai.
day she
E ela
decided to
pôde
seek
provar
for
que
her
não
father,
teve o
and she
carinho e a
managed to
atenção dos
prove that
seus
she didn't
pais,
have the
porque tem
care
o seu
and
documento,
attention of her
seu
parents
bilhete de
because she has her
identidade, que foi
document, her
aspecto que
ID
o
card
homem
that
de
was an
Deus também
aspect that also the man of
referiu-se
God
no dia em que
spoke
orou
about
por
in the
ela.
day he
Irmã
prayed for
Nilza, já
her.
pensou alguma vez em
Sister
tirar a
Nilza,
sua
have you ever
vida,
thought of suicide,
desaparecer deste
disappearing from
mundo?
this world? At various times, already thought of dying. I even took pills with alcohol. At that day that I truly entered there, I truly took a bottle and I broke it, but I ended up giving up because for hearing the voice saying that here there's something happening, I ended up going there and I entered. Yes, I already thought of that
Várias foram as
countless
vezes,
times.
cerca de
Countless
7
were the
vezes,
occasions,
a
around
irmã a
7 times,
dizer:
the
é melhor
sister
eu
saying,
morrer, é melhor
better
eu
if
morrer,
I
é melhor
die, better if I
suicidar-se e
die, trying
morrer.
to suicide and
É
die. Is
verdade.
that truth?
Mas Jesus não lhe
But Jesus
permitiu
didn't
fazer
allow
isso.
you to
E a
die. And the
última
last time
vez, você
you took a
pegou numa
bottle,
garrafa,
you
queria
wanted to
partir
break
aquela
that bottle
garrafa
on
no
the
chão
on the
e
floor
depois se
and
cortar o
then cut
pescoço.
your throat off.
Como?
What? When?
Quando?
Yesterday.
Jesus
Jesus
Cristo
Christ
é o
is the same
mesmo
yesterday,
ontem,
today, and
hoje,
forevermore.
eternamente.
Uau!
Wow.
A irmã
Sister
Nilza
Nilza
acaba de
has
contar
just
algo
told something
muito, mas
very, but
muito
very
edificador. Com certeza,
impactful.
naquele dia,
Certainly,
muitas
on
pessoas
that day,
foram
many
libertas,
people were
foram
delivered, were
abençoadas e
blessed,
foram
were
curadas.
healed.
Ela já pensou em
She
tirar
already
a sua
thought
própria
of
vida.
suiciding.
Partiu até
She even
garrafas,
broke
mas
bottles,
aquela
but that
voz
voice
que ela
that she
escutou
heard
dentro do
inside,
estádio
inside the
chamou-lhe,
stadium called
motivou-lhe a
her,
entrar. E
motivated
quando
her
ela
to
entrou,
enter.
a sua
And
vida
when she
mudou.
stepped
E
in,
hoje ela está
her
aqui
life
e
changed. And
testemunha
today,
um
she's
brilho.
here and
Irmã Nilza,
testifies a glow.
com certeza
Sister
tem
Nilza,
outros irmãos do
certainly
outro
there are
lado
other
que estão
brothers on the
ou
other
vão
side
escutar o
who
seu
are or will
depoimento, a sua
hear
história.
your testimony,
Jovens
your
da sua
story,
idade ou
young,
mais
young
que
people from
precisam
your
de
age
uma
or a bit
palavra que tem
older who
sim.
need a
Uma menina
word
que foi
that comes from you.
rejeitada,
A
uma
girl that has been
menina que
rejected,
passou por
a
várias
girl who
provações
went to
nessa vida.
various
E
trials in
quando
this
teve o
life,
encontro
and
com
when
Deus,
she had
recebeu essa
encountered with
palavra
God, she
e hoje
received
testemunha um
her
brilho.
word, and
Deseja
today
dizer para
testifies a
outros
glow.
jovens
What you have to
que se
say
calhar
to other
enfrentam
young
a
people
mesma
who
situação
maybe
que tu
face the
enfrentaste
same
antes de
situation
ter o
you were
encontro com
going
Deus.
through before having this encounter with God? Just
Mesmo,
advise them to have
porque
faith
Deus
truly,
seja
because
Pai, Deus é nosso
everything,
pastor,
God,
Ele
God
nunca
is
vai deixar
Father,
nas
right?
trevas,
God
Ele
is our
sempre está
shepherd. Though
com
we were in
nós.
darkness, He
Então eu
is always
aconselho
with us. So I advise you
que tenham fé, né?
to have
Sim.
faith, right?
A irmã Nilza
Yes, Sister
já teve o
Nilza,
encontro com
you already
Deus
had
e
the
Ele
encounter
provou
with
que Ele te
God, and He
conhece
proved to you that He
de um
knows you
jeito que tu nem
in a
imaginavas,
way that you
mas Ele
didn't
te
even
conhece.
imagine, but He
Então,
knows
quais
you.
são os teus
So,
planos futuros? O
what
que
are your
pretendes
future
fazer
plans?
daqui em
What you
diante?
intend of
Após ter
doing from
recebido as
today forward?
profecias, a
After
oração,
receiving the
agora acabas
prophecies,
de
the
dizer que
prayer,
sentes que
you've
algo mudou,
now
consegues
said
dormir
that you
bem,
feel that
sentes
something
que
changed.
tens
You
um
can sleep
brilho.
well.
Quais são os teus
You
planos
feel you have a glow. What
futuros,
are
de tudo
your
que
plans
fizeste?
after all
Sim,
you've
dos
lived?
planos que eu
Well,
tenho
yes,
é de seguir a
one of the
Jesus.
plans I
Sim,
have is of
mas com
following
muita fé
Jesus.
mesmo,
Yes, but
porque
with a lot
grandes
of
coisas são
faith,
minhas,
truly,
mesmo
because
coisas boas,
great
mesmo
things
coisas
await me,
chega,
good and
nem deixa
beautiful
de ser
things await
bonita na
me.
escola.
And that
Sim.
thing of being dummy at school,
Amém.
of being
Irmã, ela
intelligent.
acabou de mencionar uma
So
coisa
she has just
muito
mentioned
interessante que
something
precisas
very
dizer,
interesting
precisas
that you
contar
must
às
say,
pessoas.
truly.
Antes
You
disso,
must
como é que era
tell
a tua vida
people.
acadêmica? Porque
Before
és
that,
uma
how was your
estudante, és
academic
jovem, és
life?
estudante. Como é que
Because
era a
you
tua vida
are a student,
acadêmica?
you're young, you're a
Ah,
student.
não
How
foi
was your
fácil.
academic life?
Não foi
Oh, it wasn't easy. Wasn't easy. Why? Because I always went to school under the influence of alcohol. Because my life for me was only drinking. I didn't have hopes of nothing. I didn't even think of a future. But now I do. I think yes, and I have a lot of wishes. Oh, you have a lot of wishes, and you have plans for the future. That's the part. As you're young, and all young at their age, they want to study, they want to get a degree, one day have a family, manage to help their parents, etc. What are your plans, your academic plans, can say so? Since you know that at that time you went to school under the influence of alcohol, you didn't care about nothing, you only wanted to drink and go there, all of that just to run away from your reality. But now you realize that no, that's not what I want. I want something else. About school, right? I have a lot of strength, I have so much desire, and I know that I'll succeed. And I even want to be a lawyer. Oh, glory be to God. I want to be a lawyer. Now I no longer need to drink, to run, to flee from that reality because I'm a new person. I have a new cover. The dark one is gone. Yes. Glory be to God. Glory be to God. How good. So here is Sister Nilza. She feels and she knows that she's a new person. She's born again. And she knows that the old things are gone and all has been made new. And one of the dreams she has is of becoming a lawyer. And she participated on the service where she had an encounter with God. And the man of God prayed for her and blessed her. So, what are the words you wanted to live? Well, I have a lot to thank to the man of God. He managed to locate me and he saw that truly I was suffering. I want to thank him a lot. May God bless him. May he keep on like this, praying for people, right? Because there are many people who need. There are many lost young people here. You're a mother already? Not yet? Oh, how good. You can take a great use of your time and study. That's my dream. I desire that. Fulfill your dreams, dedicate a lot. And as you were already invited to church, you must find a time to go. Must find a time to go because now that you already began, you must keep on because the Bible teaches us that accept, when we accept Jesus, we allow him to step into our lives. So when he comes in, the devil and his demons come out, and he's the one who comes to take that space. So when you give up and stay at home, they'll come back, and then they return more aggressive, say that you had ran away and say, yeah, we got you, and they come back more aggressive. So you must, that part you must truly seek for it. There's a branch there nearby Zimpeto. Yes, father explained to me. My father explained to me. Your father explained it to you. What did he think of that? He was very grateful, truly, very grateful. Every day he calls me. Oh, you already managed to go to church? Said, Father, I didn't go yet. He said, wait, I'll investigate because there's a church here around Zimpeto or something like that. Then he investigated, and then he said, I'll give you an address to give to you. He said, you see, my daughter, your life, the life of your siblings, and the life of your mother is in your hands. My mother also says you must go to church. She's always saying, daughter, you must go to church. Oh, how good. Beloved brothers, this is the story of transformed lives of Sister Nilza. She told her story. If we understand, she participated on the Crusade of Salvation and Miracles at the National Stadium of Zimpeto. It was on the 27th of September. It was a short bit of time, but she received her word and her miracle. And one thing she learned, God knows her in a way that she never imagined. This is the story of transformed lives of Sister Nilza. Shalom.